love is a dangerous disadvantage. Thank you for the final proof.
Everything I said, it's not real. I was just playing the game.
You tell them. Welcome to the Fortress of Dorkness, the nerdy nexus for all your geeky needs. I'm your host, him. Well, true believers, get hyped. Cliff Notes is taking a cosmic-sized dive into the life of Kismet, aka her, aka Paragon, aka Ayesha. Wow, she has more names than Khaleesi and Apollo Creed combined.
Yo, you think you got enough names? Patience, Daddy. Almost done.
Created in 1977 by Herb Trimp, Len Wein, and David Anthony Kraft. Kismet is the female counterpart to Adam Warlock and an omnipotent being from the Marvel Cosmic Universe. Possessing godlike powers, she has the ability to absorb and manipulate energy. She also has super speed, strength, and intellect, among other abilities. The Enclave was a group of brainy types that came together at the Beehive to do what scientists inevitably do: try to take over the world. I'm looking at you, Neil deGrasse Tyson. After their creation, him turned against and killed one of them. The remaining trio tricked Dr. Strange, who wasn't busy with his side bay at the time, into creating the being Paragon. If you were paying attention, you'd figure out that was Kismet. What were we talking about? However, like all mad scientist plans, pay attention to Grass, it turned on its masters, finally ending in a battle with the Hulk before cocooning itself, gross, to heal up. While cocooning, she learns of Adam Warlock, the goddess creature previously known as him.
I'm finished!
Coming to the conclusion that they're perfect for each other, Paragon decides to seek him out to mate with him.
The boy's pheromone level suggests he wants to mate with the female.
Dubbing herself Her. Her arrives on Earth, where she finds her soon-to-be bae dead. Thanos killed him. But, much like Wonder Man, death doesn't faze her. She just uses her powers to bring him back. In a morbid act of love that would make Tim Burton proud, she digs up Warlock's grave and resurrects him. But, like Wonder Man, he's soulless. He ain't got no soul. It's trapped in the soul gem. Then she buries him, hopefully not alive. Then she runs off somewhere, unable to understand these new emotions. Eventually, she, her, whatever, ends up on Usurpria, a technologically advanced planet controlled by the Consortium, a business conglomerate run by Usurper, a mean old mutant. Deciding to go all hippie, she helps the natives restore the environment of their world and is dubbed Juridia Starduster. You know, this girl has as many names as Jean Grey has resurrections. But the Consortium no likey this and managed to take her down. Being the crafty little minx she is, she leads them to Earth, where she had backup, we hope.
Of hope.
But then Quirlin had to go and mess it all up by summoning the Avengers, Alpha Flight, and her to take on Galactus. Not wanting to kill Galactus or leave him hungry, yes, that was their real reason, they decide to send him to the Consortium mothership to take their power.
I now take from you your power. In the name of my father and his father before, I own it all, father! Cast you out!
Meanwhile, her bae-to-be came back from the dead with his soul, but he rejected her because he was too busy dealing with the Infinity Gauntlet.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
She decides to stick around Earth to find a new mate, realizing that him and her are basically siblings and that just wouldn't do. You know, inbreeding and all that. She ended up with 6 contenders: Hercules, Doc Samson, Hyperion, Icarus, Gilgamesh, and Wonder Man. Yeah, him again. She created genetic material pods that attach to all 6 of the poor, unwilling potential baby daddies. The Avengers attempt to destroy the pod, but Quasar manages to talk her out of her baby craze and convinces her to get rid of them herself. Maybe she should look into hitting on Namor. I mean, the dude banged this squid lady. I think you'd be good, Kismet. She decides to just hang out and observe Quasar instead. Accompanying the mourners to fight the Black Fleet at Skadam, she takes the name Kismet, meaning fate, when she realizes her fate is to just watch, not partake. Kismet has an anime moment and retreats to a regenerative cocoon, but all is not over yet. The Enclave steal Kismet's cocoon and ousts her in favor of their own member, Ladislav Shinsky, who suffered a stroke. An AIM adaptoid named Frank was all like, whoa, let me get some of that, and adopted Kismet's powers. Shinsky injects a weapon the Enclave designed to kill her into Frank, which leaves Kismet happy that they saved her, but angry that they had a plan to take her out. Just take the win, Paragismer! She makes some pods to heal their wounds in gratitude. Unfortunately, the Enclave gains Kismet's powers after this and leave to cure the world. This does not end well. Kismet spikes their bottoms and makes them leave Earth, where they meet the Catalysts, who form new matrices for life from old ones. What is this, Genesis?
Genesis, what's that? Don't insult my intelligence.
Christian! Well, somehow the Enclave gets sucked into one, and Silver Surfer and Kismet have to pull them out of it. The Enclave then captures and takes control of Kismet, forcing her to do battle with the four who are greater than subpar. But more importantly, they change her name to Ayesha. Eventually, a black hole grenade goes off, and she and Shinsky get sucked in. But she's fine now. She's back home as Kismet again, currently.
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
Don't care about Fantastic Four? Well, lucky for you, James Gunn decided to skip all that kerfluffle by casting Elizabeth Debicki as her under the name Ayesha in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. That's all we have for today. Leave your comments in our cocoon. Please like, subscribe, and follow us to Earth after you've decided that we're soulmates. This has been Cliff Notes on the Fortress of Dorkness. I'm Christian Villarreal, and always remember, never fear the dork up here.